Hi guys, welcome back. It's Tall Paul, and I'm here to give us my feedback and results being 9 days, 9 full days on the Active8 Keto product by Clarity. And so I don't have much to report today other than I do feel great. No new symptoms. The constipation's gone, but I really believe that was because of I had eaten too many pork rinds the other day and not enough water. And so I have my drink here. I've already pre-stirred it. We'll go ahead and drink it because I didn't want to have to click. You'd hear the clicking a lot. You can see my camera still being ridiculous. But anyway, if you're an expert in that kind of stuff, go ahead and contact me. You can help me out. But I've looked at all the settings online and I just don't know what to do. It doesn't matter, I guess. If you're new to this review, what I've been doing, it's a 15-day review of Activate Keto, which is an exogenous ketone activator made by Clarity, CLAR8, the number 8, TY.com. And they're offering all of us 20% off if you put in TallPaul20Off at the checkout. Now, they have made me an affiliate, so I will get some commission, and I appreciate your support. But you do not have to try this product. I'm just telling you, I'm doing a 15-day review, and I love it. And the flavor of this is a very delicious melon, and it's very refreshing. Like, you could put it on ice and all that, or maybe even blend it up. But for me, I just drink it plain. And I guess they have several other products that I have not tried on their website that you can have in conjunction with this product to help with the biodiversity of the flora in your gut and all kinds of different things. So go check it out. It's very interesting products. But anyway, this is the only one I've ever tried. And so far, if you haven't watched yesterday's review, I'm going to put a link above. But yesterday would have been 8 full days. I had lost 11 pounds with zero exercise. The only thing that is different in my life between now and before I started this product was the product. Meaning I'm not exercising, I'm not changing my diet, I'm doing everything the way I was doing it. Because someone asked in the comments, like, how many carbs are you eating? Well, typically I shoot for 20 or less. Now, that's considered someone who's strict, because on the keto diet, or LCHF, which means low carb, high fat, they say there's like 3 ranges. So if you want to be strict and be the most compliant, you'd have 20 carbs or less. If you want to be midway compliant, you'd have 30 carbs. And if you want to be loose with it, you can go up to as many as 50 carbs. But, there's no guarantee you'll be in ketosis. And so I always try to stick to 20 or below, but I never, ever, ever count carbs, okay? Because, as I've said in my other videos, there is not one thing in my house that I can cheat on. Like, there's no sugar products, there's no carbohydrates. Everything is within the range. Like, when I shop at the store, I literally pick up the items and I read the carb counts. And if it has too many carbs at the store, it's going to have too many carbs at my house. So it never even makes it to my house, And so that's how I've arranged it so that my life is safe with the food. Now, what is different? Why? And the lady asked, so she says, well, why are you losing the weight? What do you attribute it to? Because in 8 days, as of yesterday, I had lost 11 pounds. I said, literally, the only thing that has changed, because I really do stick around 20 carbs a day. What's changed is the product is helped me get through a very long plateau. Because if you haven't been on keto, you have most certainly been on a diet before. When you lose weight, there's times when your body just hangs out at a certain weight, and no matter how hard you try, you don't lose weight. And so I had been on this plateau for a long time. And what's different now is I'm taking this Activate Keto, and I really believe, well, it has to be. It has to be, because I'm not doing anything different. In fact, before COVID, I was far more active than I am now. Because of COVID, I'm staying home more. I'm not doing anything but really sit around the house, like nothing of physical activity. And that is, I'm not advocating that at all. I really need to get out and start doing that kind of stuff. But I've been very busy working, and it's just work has taken a priority, unfortunately. But what is neat is this product has helped break that keto plateau that I was on. And on my review yesterday, I had done a keto urine strip test, and it showed my ketone level was much darker purple than normal. And I rarely check my ketones, because I honestly think, well, as long as I'm eating okay, because you should know this about me already. My reason for being on keto has never ever been about weight. It's always been about blood sugar control. And if you haven't seen it yet, you got to go see my 4-year A1C blood test results. So I have 4 years of results on that video that proves that keto has helped me to control my blood sugar. And as a side effect of keto, I lost a lot of weight, a lot of weight. And I'd have plateaus, but then when I would eat the pork rinds would kick me out of a plateau, and anyway, I would lose more weight and all that stuff. But then when COVID came around, I started to cheat, because I was taking food to a friend who was homebound because of COVID. He has a very fragile medical history. And I would bring food to him, and then I would, just stop. And you can listen to my old videos to hear that story. But the weight started immediately coming on and on and on. And I'm looking at myself, and when I, eventually started to start this channel, I set a goal for myself to lose 50 to 60 pounds. So that's from the weight that I had gained because of COVID, and also the weight I hadn't lost yet because of the, being on keto for so long, but being on this plateau. Well, before I started the channel, I had stopped, and I did get back onto more committed keto. And when the Activate company, so Clarity is the company, they sent me a product to try. I'm like, all right, I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to see what the product's all about. And they're not paying me for this at all. I'm gladly doing it. I mean, I wasn't sure if it was going to work or not, but there's nothing unpleasant about it. There's nothing but a benefit for me. I can't guarantee the results for you. The only way you can know is if you try it. And so that's why I'm here. You're witnessing my journey. If you want to join me in my journey, go ahead and go to Clarity. And when you check out, you can get 20% off. And let me know how you're doing. I mean, it's very fascinating. But these are the claims they make. Excuse me. Promotes ketone activity. Absolutely. Because in the beginning, I wasn't testing the ketones, and I just well, it is what it is. But I was losing weight, so that kind of made sense. But then all of a sudden, I had the increased what I call monster breath, or that's the keto breath, where you can smell the ketones on your breath. And that's just a clear sign that you're burning fat instead of carbs, the glucose. And so that was the first real sign that the ketone activity was being boosted. Well, then I started to feel, the one day I had the keto flu, which is when you have a headache and, this keto fog where it's hard to think straight. You just want to get through it. And I drank tons of water, and that literally only lasted, a half a day. It was several hours, and some people go through it forever because they have so much to detox. And on this sign here, it says product benefits at the bottom there. It talks about detoxification. That's actually the keto flu. But because I've been on keto for so long, I've been detoxifying for years. But if you're new to keto, you're going to probably, have signs and symptoms of this detoxification because you've never been on it. And it's actually a good thing to have the keto flu, only because you know that you have a higher level of ketosis. All right, so the second claim there, it says weight control. Yeah, in 8 days, I've lost 11 pounds without trying, other than one little scoop. It's a tiny scoop you put in a glass. Here's a glass. And that one little scoop once a day has helped me to gain or lose 11 pounds. Okay. Mental clarity and focus. This is something that people experience in different ways. The day I had the keto flu, my mind was going so fast, it was like hard for me to process. Now, something I haven't revealed to all of you is I have a seizure disorder, and it's controlled by medication, but like you'll hear me speak, and sometimes I have a hesitation of speech. That is a side effect of the drug that I'm on to control my seizures. And so this mental clarity and focus, they'd say, well, gosh, Paul, if you were having this mental clarity and focus, then you would be able to speak better, or you wouldn't hesitate in your speech. Well, yeah, except that I'm on a drug that prevents me from being able to speak, clearly. So that's the truth, okay? So I do believe I have a clear mental focus and clarity. It's just that if I wasn't on that drug for the seizures, I wouldn't, be having the speech hesitation. I do the best I can, and it is what it is. Energy and stamina, absolutely. And I have not needed as much sleep, and I get a great night's sleep, actually. Controls the blood sugar. I have not checked this because, as you know from the video I just asked you to watch, that my blood sugar is completely controlled under when I'm on keto. Biodiversity of friendly bacteria. I cannot speak to that because that sounds like you need some certain tests for that. Regularity. I have been very regular on the product. It's not causing you to go to the bathroom, but it doesn't cause you any sort of constipation or anything. I did have it one day, but I believe it's from what I ate. Immune system, I can't speak to. Detoxification, I had mentioned that my urine was darker, and I do believe that was and is caused by my system letting go and flushing out toxins that are in my body. And digestion, this one's a big one because a lot of dietary, quote unquote diet products have these artificial sweeteners and things, and some of them cause such cramping and bloating and gas in particular. I know sucralose, it's hard for me to say that. Sucralose has, it's like on the product label, may cause diarrhea, cramps, and gas. So this product, none of that. And so that's been great. And so that's that. Let me finish this up for you here. Go to the last drop. So today's the beginning of, I guess, day 10, which means we don't have very many more of these videos to go for the first 15-day trial, of the experiment here on the product. But as of now, I can honestly give you my full endorsement of the product. I don't see a reason why you wouldn't try it unless you just want to do it on your own and do it through food. Now, I've done it through food, and you've probably done it through food, and you know about the plateaus. And honestly, the plateaus, as you know, are very discouraging because you think, well, gosh, I've been so good, and why aren't I seeing results? Patience is a virtue, they say. So just be patient and, do your best, and don't focus on the weight. Focus on how you feel. Focus on your blood work, and focus, to see have you been able to maintain or improve your blood glucose? Have you been able to improve your cholesterol? If those things are true, that's going to help you. But you're going to have to do that through, your doctor to monitor that kind of stuff. But if it is about weight and it's an emergency that you need to lose weight quicker and you need to get through that plateau for psychological reasons, like for me, because weight is not, I would love to lose the weight, okay? That is wonderful, but it's never been my focus. I don't weigh myself every day. To me, that is more of a psychological problem. When people get on the scale every day, like, oh my God, I lost a pound, and then the next day they gain 2 pounds. Well, that's water. That's not fat. It's ridiculous to measure your worth on the scale. Now, I've been weighing myself every other day on this program for your sake. And it's honestly very interesting for me too, because it's like, oh my gosh, like I've literally done nothing but drink a drink. And in 8 days, I've lost 11 pounds. Okay, that is incredible. The plateau is gone and I'm losing weight. Now, am I saying you're never going to have a plateau on Activate Keto? I have no idea. It's literally only been 9 days on the product. I'm sure at some point I'm going to hit a plateau. That's just the nature of our body. And so, but if you're having a struggle with a plateau, then try it out and go to clarity.com, CLAR8TY.com, and get your 20% off, TallPaul20Off, and give it a try. And, maybe you could try it, try the product and then get through your plateau, and that could just kickstart you for a while. And then you could start losing weight and then stop the product for a while. Just put it on your shelf. And then if you hit another plateau, you could start it up again. I honestly think that this is like a breakthrough for people that have been on keto for a long time that need to get through these plateaus. Okay, that's kind of what I'm really thinking about, because I know I've lost so much weight. I've been on this for 4 years, and I'm not good at math. I'm trying to do it in my head. I can't figure out how many pounds I've lost on keto alone, so I don't want to misquote myself. But, I lost, I think it was about 85 pounds total, and yeah, don't quote me. But basically, with these plateaus, this product for me has worked. Okay, you try it if you want. That's enough of this for today. But tomorrow I'll come back and I will I will weigh myself and we'll see what it is for tomorrow. All right, so that's that. And then here we are at our wish list. If there are any products you'd like me to try that are keto snacks, go to my wishlist.ketosnackguy.com. That takes you to Amazon. And there's lots of goodies and treats there that I would personally like to try that I haven't tried yet. And eventually I will. It's just a matter of time, and, we'll see how it goes. But if you want to help me to do that, go ahead and send me some treats. But when you do that, leave a gift message, because I think if you don't, then I won't know who sent it. And I want to be able to give you a shout out, okay? And I've had comments in people have emailed me, and there's comments on the videos here that you've started keto and you're being more like you're excited to get more committed to keto. And I'm so glad that I've been able to kind of motivate you, and we're in this journey together. So in the comments, if you leave your feedback, about what you've been doing, and share your successes, and, tell us how you're doing. And maybe if you're struggling, put your struggle in the comment, and we can really, try to be there with you and root you on and let you know that you're not alone in this, okay? you have support, and you have to know that you are not loved. You're profoundly loved by me. And I believe there's a lot of people out there who have been and walked in your same shoes that want to support you as well. All right. So if you haven't already yet, can you please subscribe? Go ahead and click down below, subscribe, click the notification bell, and share this so that we can start a support network for one another and, have some fun. And because we've all been there, we've been on all the different diets, but this is the one for me, and probably for you if you've been on this for a while. It's the one that actually works, and it's easy because you're eating real food that it's the anti-diet. Who thought you could eat bacon or cheese? Yeah, you can have bacon and cheese and avocado and all these wonderful things that we were told that you can't have, but now we know we can. All right. So I'm glad you're here. If you are a keto manufacturer of some sort of products or snacks, foods, meal kits and things, and you would like me to give a review of your products, go ahead and email me. And the email is TallPaul@ketosnackguy.com. And I'd love to try it out for you, okay? And if you have a discount code for our viewers, that's even better, because we, we're willing to give your products a try, but, because sometimes these things are expensive, a discount code would help, all right? And so that's just something to consider. All right, so thank you guys. I love you so much. We'll see you next time. Until then, just take care of yourself and be gentle with yourself. Don't be hard on yourself, and don't worry about the plateau. Just keep doing what you're doing. Eventually your body will release and you'll lose weight again. All right. But keep that blood sugar fine, and keep those unhealthy snacks out of your house, meaning like the processed carbs. Only keep keto friendly snacks in your house, because that's the way to maintain your ketosis. All right. So we'll see you next time.